Hey, my love. I'm your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. This is the weekly tarot reading from November 12th to November 19th for the sign of Cancer. If you have not already, make sure you go and watch the general reading for all signs from November 12th to November 19th. It talked about transformation and great blessings ahead. So, whatever it is that comes up in this reading for just your sign, that energy will help you get some greater understanding because it's energy that we all have available for our use in this upcoming week. This Monday, which is today, up until next Monday. Also, be sure to check out, the other readings for your other planetary placements, not just your sun sign. Personally, I watch for my sun, moon, rising. I watch for planets that aspect, my sun. Like I don't have any planets. Well, I do have planets in Scorpio, but nothing major. I have more so like asteroids and stuff like Lilith and things like that in Scorpio. But my Scorpio energy is actually it's my second strongest energy behind Capricorn, neither of which are my sun sign. But I do have Mars, Venus, and Mercury and Capricorn, along with some outer planets. So that's why my Capricorn influence is so strong. My second most strong energy is Scorpio. And that's not where my sun, moon, rising, or any of that is placed, but it's my second strongest energy because my Scorpio asteroids, three of them aspect my Aquarius sun. So yeah, know your chart, people. Know that chart. And once you know that chart, you can really watch the readings that resonate with your most dominant energies. And I think that's where you'll get your most accurate information. I watch Capricorn, Scorpio, and Aquarius readings, and those are the most accurate, even though I'm a Leo moon, a Pisces rising, and an Aquarius sun. So know your chart. Felt like I needed to say that. Anyway, let's get this goddess guidance card for Cancer popping. Goddess come forth, the one who symbolizes the energy that most closely is following Cancer for the week of November 12th through November 19th. And we have bodies of water. Well, little crabbies, your home, your homeland, your home place. I feel like this week will have a lot to do with home for you, since this is a card about bodies of water. It says spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. If you can't actually get out to a beach or a pond or a lake or wherever, make sure you are doing some self-care in terms of maybe taking a spiritual bath, spending time in a hot shower with your music playing, because music, I think that's the next best feeling to being immersed in the ocean. Listening to music. Also, make sure you're drinking your water. Really drink water. If you don't do nothing else, you can be fasting. Get that water in. Get that water in, because that's going to keep you spiritually connected. It's just actually going to keep you healthier. It's going to help keep your body hydrated. You need your water to become a better antenna for spiritual stimulation. Now, this card, Bodies of Water, also means to me to just stay in the flow of things. Don't try to swim upstream. Don't try to fight what's happening, because a lot of times Cancer wants to maybe hold on to the past, and a flood of future shit is happening, and you want to try to hold on to a rock that you got attached to in your past, like as a kid or something, while the flood of future shit is just beating you upside the face. Like it's just beating you, and it's trying to force you downstream, and you're fighting to stay upstream when everything that you desire is downstream. And if you're into Abraham Hicks law of attraction, you know what I mean. If you're not into that, get into it. It's life changing. But anyway, that's the energy for you that you get from the goddess guidance oracle cards. Now I want to have tarot just tell us a story. Tell us a story, tarot, to round out this energy so that we can understand what is being highlighted here. what's coming across here. And again, I do feel like it has a lot to do with home, because crabs live in or near water. So this is a lot to do with home, bodies of water. You could be moving homes. You could be having a lot shit. My cars are trying to fall. And where they're trying to fall is gonna be hard to get them out. Okay, I saved them. Hey, it could be something happening that you trying to save something. And maybe you don't need to save it. You need to let it go. Or maybe you can save something unexpectedly that has to do with your home. Let's see what's going on. There are no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason and in perfect timing. So let's see what's going on. Cancer. Smooth has got his guidance card up. Cancer, November 19th, or November 12th through 19th. My sensitive cancers, little crabby cancers, moody cancers, but loving cancers, sweet cancers, nurturing cancers. What's going on for Cancer, November 12th through November 19th? Knight of Coins, the Hermit, High Priestess, Eight of Coins, Knight of Cups, Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Three of Staffs. Well, something's coming in by the end of the week. Some news is happening. I feel like at the beginning of the week, you are also receiving some type of, you're either giving something or you're getting something. There's an offer being made here. Some evidence, I feel like. The Knight of Coins card is an evidence card. Like you see evidence of something moving. Right after that, you have the Hermit and the High Priestess, two major arcana cards. The only two are major arcana cards. So I feel like the beginning of your week will have the most transformational or powerful energy here. The Hermit card is like when you kind of just get off to yourself, like the hermit crab. How about that? You're staying in your home and you're off to yourself and just doing some soul searching. There could be an end of a cycle here because there is a sun setting in the background. I feel like you're really just trying to find your inspiration here, and maybe you're getting some evidence that the hermit phase that you've been in or that you're going to be in this week, you're getting some evidence that is producing results for you. It's like intuitively, something is happening. It's like you get an intuitive spark, and maybe you're able to actually see things on a spiritual level. You may actually even have dreams that let you know what is about to happen for you. The Eight of Coins says that something is being built, something is working. Maybe whatever it is that you've been in that hermit phase for, that you're getting some evidence about, is because you've been working on something. Even while you've been kind of shut off and shut in and away from other people, you've been up to something. Something's been cooking in the kitchen. Word to Virgo. Virgo being a hermit card, they are the cooks, they are the cleaners, they be in the kitchen, they're the help. I don't mean to say it like in an ugly way, but that's how it is. Like if you are to ever have a damn good servant, they probably have some Virgo in them somewhere. And in this place where you've been just kind of tending to things, maybe in the home, or just kind of keeping to yourself, moving things around maybe in your home, maybe doing more nurturing, paying more attention to your home, being the hermit crab you are, you may be getting some evidence or something is moving along, and you've known it. But I think with the Eight of Coins card being here, you're just once again getting that evidence. You're seeing that what you've been working on is actually producing some results. And I think you have some type of fulfillment from it. You get an offer, an emotional offer, or you have something to offer from the fact that you have evidence that things are moving in your direction. Like maybe you can find yourself coming just a little bit more out of that hermit phase and having more faith and feeling more inwardly stable so that you actually can have something else to give. This is like a cup. You could also be waiting for your cup to be filled. It's like inwardly you're holding on to something. It's like you're manifesting something and you're doing the work that needs to be done, transformational work. So I feel like it could be work that you've been doing inwardly, really. All of these cards together tell me that you're having some big transformations on the inside, even more so than on the outside. Like while things could be coming together for you in the outer realm or in the physical, you could be giving or getting something in the physical. What the real changes that are going on here are within. And I feel like you'll have a lot more to offer, or people, or you'll be more open to receiving from others once you've done this inner work here. Because there's a little bit of an insecurity or a confusion around something that you've been trying to bring together. um, with the three of swords, it's like maybe you're carrying a burden from the past. And I was talking about earlier how there could be a flood of some futuristic shit coming toward you, and there's still this tendency to want to hold on to something. And I mean, this person is holding swords, not in a careful way either. So it's like you are holding on or trying to pick up old issues, or trying to hold on to old issues when it's time to move forward. Like that stream, just like I was saying, that stream is coming towards you, and you still trying to hold on to something, and it's beating you upside the face. I mean, really, in this card is like, I know his arms getting cut up. I know his arms getting cut up, chest getting cut up, neck about to get sliced. Just holding these. I'm both ways. He holding two swords that way, holding one sword this way. I know they clanking and clanking together against each other. He done dropped two of them, and it's like I feel like you, in looking back, all in the process. So if he falls, God forbid he falls, you gonna be fucked up. So it's like all of this rush of refreshing energy trying to be poured into you, trying to be given to you. And I feel like maybe that you're holding on too much to the past. You just drop all of it. Just drop it off. Because you see, he's holding on, he's looking in the past, and this person is actually holding the cup up, just like this cup is being held up. So downstream, these people, I mean, he over here wading in the water, playing in the water. This person is over here with this cup up to the air in expectancy, knowing, like with this high priestess card here, which is another water sign, Pisces. This person back here knows that something is going to fill his cup. And like you up here, the only one holding on to things that hurt you. It's like a repeated cycle almost. It's like you keep trying to create the same things that hurt you in the first place, and you have to let that go. What you have to do is trust that your cups will be filled. Trust that. Trust that emotional fulfillment is on its way to you. It's coming in. This Nine of Cups is like wish fulfilled. You see how he's sitting in his chair? It's like he uphold these cups so high. It's like no one touched them. These are perfect. This is perfection. They're perfectly stacked. This is an example of everything that would make me happy in life. This is it. This is what I'm focused on. This is what I've been waiting for. And with that Nine of Cups is like right at the end of a cycle, like on the precipice of change, especially emotionally. So it's like you're right there where your wish can be fulfilled, where everything can change for you, where you can have that emotional fulfillment, where everything can align perfectly the way you want it to align if you're open to it. It's coming. You need to be open to it. Because if you're still holding on to things from the past or trying to stop something from creating itself, five is a creation energy. Yes, creation is a challenging thing, and five is a challenging number. It's one up from the stability of four. It's getting away from the stability of home, but it's going out and making something happen. That's the energy of five. But if you're holding on to something from the past, that's going to be a sword, which is a conflict or a fight with the energy of five. So there's a fight happening here where it's like you're mentally in a pattern where you're stopping everything from coming toward you. There's the stream coming into you, an offer being made to you. And all you have to do is lift up your cup and receive it, so that everything that you desire in perfect alignment can be poured into your cup, because it's coming to you. Make no mistake. It's like you're standing right here on this cliff and you can see it coming. But if you steadily turning back around and paying attention to something that has never served you really, or you're holding on to patterns that have never served you, holding on to beliefs or even fears, because a fear is nothing but a belief, that have never served you, things that are hurting you, you will miss out. You will miss out. So in this time that you are spending to yourself, when you realize a situation is ending, when you're coming to an end of a cycle, when you're right on the brink of something new, and you have to go within and do that inner work. I feel like your inner work is really being able to release those swords. I think that's the best thing for you. Because if you realize these cards about inner work, none of them have swords in them. This is the only sword in the whole spread, actually. The only card that I feel like is problematic in the whole spread is this one. Holding on to something that no longer serves you, patterns and beliefs that actually hurt you, is self-sabotaging. You're preventing the creation, you're stopping the creative flow. This is the flow here. Everybody else is back here waiting in the creative pool, and you may see other people, you feel like they're prospering, and it's like, damn, why am I still in the same place? Because you're still holding on to the same beliefs, still following in the same behavior patterns, still thinking the same way. You need a total washing of your mental as well. Get near that body of water. Take a spiritual bath, like really get some release energy going on here. Like you need to release these swords. You've already dropped two. That's real. I'm not gonna sleep on that. You dropped two swords. You probably didn't even mean to drop them. Maybe they jumped out of your arm. You might have tripped before and they fell, and you might have got some other cuts on your chest and your arm, but the other two fell. Am I still streaming? Because it's not showing on my it's not showing on my phone. Okay, yeah, I'm still streaming. But anyway, yeah, basically, I mean, you've dropped some swords, you've dropped some conflict, you've let some things go. You still have more. Still have more work to do. So do that. That is your job. That is your work. That should be your focus. Your focus is on this inward fire. You need to figure out what is lighting the fire within you, and then receive it, because it's coming to you. It's like things are already in line for you to receive whatever wish it is that you have. And if it's a wish that you have for your home, it's in the making for you. It's coming in. You have something trying to come into you. I just don't want you to block it. That's what I'm telling you, Cancer. Really, your biggest deal for this week is to get out of your own way. Stop holding on to things that hurt you. If it hurts you, let it go. And another thing here is to realize that sometimes the things that hurt you, you think they're on the outside, but it's really not on the outside. It's really not other people doing anything to you. A lot of times it's you. It's right there at home. This Five of Swords, right there in the house, is right there up underneath the house, right there on the inside. This Hermit card is about, inside your house, inside your crib, in your immediate environment, within yourself. That's where the hurt is. A lot of times you project that out into other people. The High Priestess reminds me of Pisces, and Pisces has a lot to do with projecting or mirroring. You'll see people that hold a mirror up to you, so it looks like they're hurting you when really it's your beliefs about them that you're projecting onto that person. They don't mean you no harm. They're not trying to do anything but probably love your ass. And it's like you're not able to receive it because you insist on holding on to pain. You insist on creating painful situations where there does not have to be any. Now that's a word. That could be for the Cancer or for the cross watcher, but that's a word there. Hey, that's a word. And you may not like to hear it, but that's a word. The hermit cycle is in alignment with that place where you're right there on the edge of receiving everything in perfect alignment that would make you happy. This is a 9 card, that's a 9 card. They're right there together. You need to combine these energies. You need to go within and realize what it has been that was blocking you from receiving everything. Because I feel like by next Monday, like honestly, it's all trying to come to you. This wish fulfillment is trying to come into you. I just don't want you to miss it. Or I don't want you to lessen any of your blessings because you're stuck in low vibrational energy. I want you to go higher. I want you to go within. I want you to do that inner work and really look, this 2 plus that 8, going within plus doing the work, you know, the transformational work within yourself, also cleaning up things maybe in your environment as well. The 2 plus 8 equals 10, which is a 1, a new cycle. And I want you to have that. I want you to create that. I want you to experience that. So just pay attention to what you're holding on to, maybe what you have hoarded up in that house, because bodies of water has a lot to do with, you know, your home realm, being that this is a reading for Cancer. Pay attention to what you've been hoarding up within you. If you have been hoarding things in your house, it's time to take it out. Get it out of there. You may be holding on to stuff that have painful memories. You need to literally get it out. Take it out so that you open up the space to receive. You have that cup. Open up your cup. You know, pour out what does not serve you. Have open cups ready to be filled, because it's definitely trying to come into you. And I hope you take advantage of it. Hey, Marie. I'm actually closing up the reading now, but if you go back and watch it and you decide that there's and it's for anyone, if anything that I've been saying resonates with you, along with the general reading or any of your other placements that I've done readings for, reach out to me if you have any more questions, any personal situation that you need specialized tarot guidance on. I do personals through email, through text, and through phone, and the information is in the description box. This is I am your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself, and thank you so much for watching. My next reading will be for Leo. See you then. Bye.